Okay. Doesn't say anything yet. Oh, and it says we're ready. And we're going, maybe.
Let's go.
Perfect. Yep. See if it got my thumbnail. It did. Looking good, CMC. Still not drafting you in fantasy, though.
And
What do you
Saquon
mean?
either.
Every fantasy god drafts CMC and Saquon. Don't forget about your running back too, guys.
Exactly. Take the two with the most risky possible scenario. So I guess, quick recap now that we're live. We're doing every NFL team's X Factor with Fall Guys, because why not?
Yeah.
So I guess we start with
Because
the
we're
AFC.
bored. So, alright. So, we're going to start off, because we're getting into a game, we're going to start off with the Cleveland Browns. My opinion, their X factor that needs to work out this year is, I wouldn't say JOK. I would say JOK, because if they can see, like, good development out of JOK, then it'll be, like, their linebacker core will actually be set. What about you, Jack? What about you?
I'm going to not include Deshaun Watson because he's probably gone. So offensive X Factor, most of them, they have pretty established offensive players. I think I'd say Donovan Peoples-Jones or David Njoku need to step up as pass catchers because the Browns' pass receiving depth and tight end depth is pretty low after losing Jarvis and Austin Hooper. So they're going to need those guys to step up immediately and to kind of improve their workload overall. So I say those are the two big X factors for them.
Josh,
Yeah.
what about you when we're in this game?
I would have to say that my biggest X factor that they're going to need is Njoku because he did just get his money. So, yeah, I think that will have to be a really big thing that he does is improve, especially with Watson at the quarterback. Okay, now it's time for funny
How
X
does this
factors.
guy know every single one?
He's built different. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot. Ah, let me through. Okay, so I
Alright,
guess it's
so
time
next
for
I believe is going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Their
Wait,
biggest
no, we
X
gotta do
factor
funny
this year is
X
going to have to be JK.
Actually,
Actually, no, it has to be Kyle Hamilton. I know I'm expecting a lot out of a rookie this year, but freaking Kyle Hamilton is not looking good.
No, but we gotta do the funny X factor for the Browns.
Funny X factor is obviously Deshaun Watson.
It's obviously
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson.
One man for the job.
Let's
Alright,
see.
cool. So we just
We'll
did
give
Browns.
him the
we finished-
massaged X factor.
Yeah.
When he gets massages, he's more accurate, I guess. Because Madden's coming out too. So
Oh,
yeah.
Alright, cool. So next one is Ravens. I think JK, we only saw one good season out of him, and if they can get like good running back with Lamar, I think that would be super helpful. And I think how the order's gonna go, I think I'll go, then Jack, and then you, Josh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think JK, and then on defensive side, maybe a little bit more of I think isn't Justin Houston's. I think not Campbell. Oh, their defense is already solid enough. I think Marcus Peters just needs to stay healthy. That's it. What about you, Jake?
So for offensive X factor, I'm just going to say any person that wants to do anything on the receiving core. Because it would be really nice if the receivers could, like, exist. Like, probably Rashad Bateman's the biggest one on there because he's the first-round pick and he's supposedly made strides. But, like, if you look at the depth chart, it's pretty rough. They're going to need, like, to somehow create a wide receiver core out of just Rashad Bateman. So that would be interesting. And on defense, I would say mainly health within the cornerback specifically. Both Humphreys and Peterson, I'm stuck on this thing, are injured last year. So both need to get back to 100% health so the secondary can truly thrive, along with Kyle Hamilton. But overall, it's a stacked team, but they need their receivers and cornerbacks that show up this year.
Yeah, I would have to say David Ajabo for mine. I know that he is a rookie, but I just feel like he needs to stay healthy, especially with that torn Achilles. And what's it called? My funny X factor is going to be their offense coordinator, Greg Roman, because he can't seem to beat cover zero defenses.
Yeah, I guess that is their funny X factor. I guess
Funny X factor for the Ravens.
I kind of
It's
agree.
got to be Greg Roman. He's a master of
let me-
strange run game shenanigans.
Yeah, and he can't seem to beat cover 0.
It's his ultimate weakness.
It's not even Lamar's fault at some points. Just
Cool.
Greg
I think
Roman.
we all qualified.
Nope, I'm not. I'm out.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm out.
Okay, so our next one is gonna be the Pittsburgh Steelers. I guess their X Factor are gonna have to be, who is it? Someone on the O line, I feel like, or Kenny Pickett.
Oh,
think
I got
s-
mine. I can
Oh,
do mine
shoot.
because you're in a game.
Jack, it's this one we're gonna have to focus up. Jack,
Oh,
say your
tail
thing, and then
tag?
Josh, you say.
Okay, since they're doing that, I'll just say my X factor for the team. It's gonna obviously be Devin Bush. He needs to prove that he deserves to be on that defense this year. Then their funny X factor obviously is George Pickens, and his X factor is Black Air Force because he plays
Oh,
with
shoot.
Black
I
Air
think
Force
I
energy.
think I have one of the tails.
Oh, I have a tail too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep your tail for the entire game.
So we're doing
That's not gonna
Steelers
help.
X Factors? Well, their
Yeah.
offensive X Factor has to be their offensive line, because they already have some decent weapons in place. They got Najee, who's a workload master, but their offensive line is questionable on good days. So that's going to really need to show up, especially for Kenny Tiny fans Pickett's, who's obviously the funny X Factor, along with George Pickens and his antics. But as for defense, I think I agree with Josh. It's probably got to be Devin Bush. This guy was drafted a 10th overall, I think. He was drafted to be the guy as at linebacker, and he hasn't really showed up yet. Steelers don't really have a lot going on. They have good pass rush. They have a decent D-line. Secondary's questionable, but Devin Bush has a chance to be special. He's just sort of got to put it all together, and this could be the year to do it. Oh, and I lost my tail.
Okay. Dang it.
I haven't lost my tail yet, but I'm
Right,
I
gonna
somehow
Andy,
survived it
really
the
hard
whole
to beat.
take.
I can't believe it did that. That's the reason I was so fast with my takes. I'm just using these things just to boost myself away from it, because if I can just keep boosting myself, no one's
can
gonna be
catch
able
you.
to touch me.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
do agree that Devin Bush does need to actually improve a lot more. Like, if he wants to be on that Steelers defense.
Dang, Zach just has the strat.
I'm not getting a tail, am I?
Oh,
Dang it. Zach, you lost it at the end.
Ah! Dang it. Okay, that's an L.
oh, what the heck?
Wait, did you
I had it
get
for the
or no?
entire game, and this loser took it from me like last second.
Dang it. I hate tail tag still. Stand by that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna go on to the second place, the best team in the AFC by last year, and that's the Cincinnati Bengals. Their X factor this year is weirdly enough, it has to be Eli Apple for defense, and then offensively, it has to be one of their O linemen. I think there's nothing else on that team that needs to actually be a boom this year. Maybe Tyler Boyd. Other than that, that's it. What about you, Jack?
Bengals are an interesting one. They're pretty set on offense for the most part. But I'd say X factor on offense is the new O-lineman. They need to step up, and they need probably Hayden Hurst. They lost Uzama, who's a good pass presence, but now Hayden Hurst was a former first-round pick. He had some upside in Baltimore, lost his job to Mark Andrews, and they're probably going to need some big stuff out of him to take the tight end production for them. Defense is tough. I'd say everybody's pretty stacked there, too. It's probably got to be Eli Apple. He sort of just got to hold his own on that side of the field. Everybody else is pretty set, and I guess Jesse Bates' contract situation needs to be somewhat resolved, or at least they need to get him back to the field. That's pretty important. But the Bengals are pretty set. There's not a lot of people that need to step up or anything. Mainly just the new additions.
Yeah, I gotta say Eli Apple, obviously for the defensive X factor because of how he played in the Super Bowl, and Eli Apple's also the funny X factor for his X factor, toast. Where basically whenever he goes up against the top 5 wide receiver, like the saying says, an apple a day keeps the Super Bowl away. So yeah.
All right, cool. Our next team will be the Bears, I believe. Yeah, Bears, because they have a worse record than the Lions. I
Oof.
think. Did they? No, Lions. It's Lions first, because Lions had the second.
Yeah,
pick.
Lions.
It's Lions. Their biggest X factor is Defensively, it's Okuda. Okuda needs to step up so much this year. And then offensively, can I say Jared Goff? Yeah, Jared Goff. Jared Goff needs to improve a lot because, like, say if they want him as the starter, then he needs to improve a lot. Because they didn't take a quarterback this year, so they're
And don't forget
running
about
Jared
the
Goff
quarterback.
this year.
Hey, don't forget about the quarterback class for next year too. Load it.
That is true, but like, this team isn't gonna tank because that's gonna really like look bad on, especially Dan Campbell.
Yeah, Dan Campbell's not going to do that because he's the GOAT.
Like, he's not gonna tank. All right, what about you, Jack? Now I'm done with my thing and how I have to focus.
So Lions X Factors are interesting. I feel like I'd like Penny Sewell to take another jump. He was really good year 1. He could be like top 10 tackle level by year 2. That would help a lot. And I'd have to say definitely Jared Goff. Quarterbacks should definitely be on the Lions' mind. Jared Goff wasn't like bad, but he wasn't great either. You don't know if he's the franchise guy. And with all these weapons, DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra, Jameson for half the year, Hawkinsock, all these guys are here. He's got to at least be pretty productive to keep his job. Defensively, that's tough. I'd say Aiden Hutchinson having an immediate impact would definitely benefit the Lions. That's a big one. And I guess I'd have to agree with Zach. Okuda is another one as well. He's that 3rd overall pick just 2-3 years ago. This is a big year for him coming off season-ending injury. Does he still have the potential to be an elite QB? Or CB? We'll see. If he can be, the Lions will be in good shape with Hutchinson and Okuda as the building blocks.
Yeah. I gotta say Okuda because we haven't seen what he can do because he's been injured. Oh dang, that's crazy! I didn't know there was a platform right there. Okay, but yeah, Okuda and then Goff because this is a loaded quarterback class, so they will easily replace him if they have a high pick. So, and the funny X factor is Jamal Williams, and we'll call him Naruto. When he gets manga or reads it, he has great rushing games.
Alright, our
Or
next
Dan
team is
Campbell
Bears.
kneecaps.
Bears X Factors. Can it just be their entire O-line this year needs to just improve? Yeah. And then, defensively, yikes. I think you need to deal with that Roquan Smith stuff still. So maybe just Roquan Smith needs to play. That's your 2 biggest X Factors this year. So, yeah. Yeah, Jack.
Bears.
What do you think about that?
What the heck's the Bears X Factor? Okay.
They have a lot of problems.
I would say Justin Fields, because that would make sense for pretty much every single one of these other rookie quarterbacks, but the Bears are so bad that it'll be a miracle if Justin Fields could pull anything off. So I'd say X Factor is every single other receiver on the roster besides Darnell Mooney. Could be Brian Pringle, Velus Jones, N'Keal Harry. Any of these guys can just be somewhat competent at some point in the season. It would go a long way. And I'd say pretty much every single offensive lineman, too.
And also don't forget not to get arrested either.
I'd say defense.
Or not have legal trouble.
Yeah, at least stay out of trouble.
Harsh.
Defense is also kind of rough. I'd say pretty much Roquan Smith probably should be there if they want to be any good. They got Robert Quinn on the D-line. I'd say it's the young pieces they added in the draft in the secondary, mainly Jaquan Brisker. They have Draylon Johnson from a couple years ago. That young secondary needs to really stand out and be the strength of the Bears team, especially if Roquan ends up leaving. But overall, this Bears has a lot of X factors for them to go right, including pretty much the entire offense.
Yeah, I don't think that there's like much debate on the O-line. Like, they have to fix that.
Yeah, there's no way they're not gonna do well if they don't even try to fix it. They won't even be competitive. Dang it, I'm gonna lose.
We're on the second lap.
I'm on the first lap still.
So who are your X factors? Are you gonna focus up this game?
Well, my X factor same as you guys. O-line presence.
Oh, but what about defensively?
I gotta say it has to be. I don't know, N'Keal Harry. No, wait, no, defensively. I got focus.
Yeah.
I'm in
we'll get back to you later. The funny person is probably their O-line this year, or their owners. That's probably the funny X factor.
Owners are pretty funny.
It's called ineptitude.
called nepotism. That's what it's called. There's no reason why you should have an accountant for a GM. Or
There's no
even
reason you should hire a defensive-minded coach when Justin Fields already had a hard time last year.
Yeah. Well, I'm not making it. Yeah. Okay. So.
All right, Josh.
Yeah.
What's defensively for you? So we can move on to the
Defensively,
Vikings.
I don't know. I usually just name off one X factor, but I think Roquan staying is your biggest thing because nobody else on your team is actually good. I don't even know if you guys will win a game this year, to be honest. So yeah.
They did. They did. Preseason. They beat the Chiefs.
Yay! They won a preseason game.
Yeah, they won a
That's
preseason
really
game.
low standard, but like
So did all of ours.
they'll celebrate that. You know that for sure. All right, some Vikings now. Oh, this is weird. Offensively, they're pretty nice. I guess maybe a little bit on the O line. That's it for offensively. Defensively, their corners need to get a lot better. Like their corner help is horrifying, and they can't keep Harrison Smith old butt forever. So, yeah. What about you, Jack?
Offensively, I'd say the two big things that need to click is interior O-line, because they have O'Neal and Darisaw, who I expect to be pretty good on the tackles ends. But then the inside the O-line, Bradbury is rough. I don't even know if he'll be starting this year or not. So they're going to need to figure out the interior of the O-line to help their run game. Everything else is already pretty set in stone. Another one could be Irv Smith. He was pretty talented, tore his ACL last year. He's back this year at 100% health. If he can have a big impact in the passing game, they'll be stacked. As for defense, definitely secondary is a big factor. I'd say another one is pretty much health of the pass rushers, because Danielle Hunter is dominant when he's on the field, but he hasn't been on the field very often. So he's going to have to get healthy, and he can be a dominant pass rusher. If so, it will make the Vikings defense flow much better. So I'd say, yep, the O-line and Danielle Hunter are my two X factors.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I
Josh,
think I'd be
what about
saying
you?
the same thing. Is with the defense, it's obviously
God.
secondary, and with the offense, I think it's interior O line and Irv Smith. And then that was a good play, Zach. But also, what's it called? I'm gonna say the funny X factor here is chokers. Have a little bit of emphasis on you and choke the big moments
I'm
away.
not gonna
Or
make
gritty.
it.
Okay, so yeah. Come on, Zach. Come on, Jack. Keep going.
I'm gone.
Okay. Dang it. Zach, keep surviving. Barely. But you're surviving. Okay. So, next team is the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers. Oh! Their X Factor is like one of their wide receivers offensively. Defensively!
One
no,
second.
No!
No. Oh,
Oh my god, that was close.
okay.
Okay,
So,
defensively? Oh god.
oh, shoot.
God, defensively is so hard. God. Whoa! Oh! Top 3!
That was a massacre.
Sorry, Zach.
Oh god. Offensively, it's their weapons. Their weapons are so bad this year. I don't care who is. Oh no, this game will
Oh,
suck at.
no.
Offensively, it's their weapons, like wide receiver, tight end, and all that. And then defensively, I think it's corner still because Kevin King is still not like a thing, and they lost him this year. And Dari could get injured, and it's just a big problem. So yeah. All right, you guys can talk while I focus.
Okay, offensively, I'd say it's definitely weapons. I guess specifically Alan Lazard. He's the one that I expect. He's been there the longest. There's also Romeo Dobbs. I don't expect Randall Cobb to all of a sudden become a monster #1 receiver overnight again. So it's going to be close. But those two are definitely probably the most important of the group. Aaron Rodgers was not happy with them at training camp. They just flat out need to be good right away if the Packers want to be able to compete through the air. We know they have the good run game. Their O-line is pretty decent when healthy. But the receivers, they're a big question mark all around. Devontae's gone, so he can't carry that group anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. As for defense, roster's pretty stacked top to bottom. But I'd say some of the X factors, probably CB2. Eric Stokes could step into an even bigger year 2 role. If him and Jared can be good, it could be dominant. I'd also like to see Rashawn Gary. He already started to break out at the middle of last year. He was pretty good. If he can take another step, it'll be very comfortable and hurt less for the loss of Zadarius Smith. Preston Smith is another one. They need to create that pass rush so they can have certainty within the Packers. And I guess they're rookies as well. But overall, the main X factor of that team is definitely their playmakers.
Yeah, I'd have to say that their X factor is obviously people like Christian Watson and Alan Lazard on the team.
Oh, shoot.
Because they need to make sure that they work out. Yeah, Zach, you just focus up on the game. We'll keep talking. And then, what's it called? The next thing is their defense. I think it's their secondary because that really killed them in the Niners game. Was just not having that help for Rodgers and also their special teams, too. It's always been a problem in Green Bay. So, yeah, and their funny X factors, obviously, Rodgers for taking all the drugs whenever he was in... Was it Puerto Rico, I think?
It was like one of the, like, states, yeah.
Yeah, it was in Latin America.
It was like one of those countries. Yeah.
Yeah, which one it was. But yeah, that's obviously it.
No.
Okay, so I guess like since Zach is very focused, we gotta make sure just to fill time.
Shit! No, you piece of crap!
Oh, we gotta fill time.
Oh, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay. So
want to talk more about the Packers? Or...
I don't know.
You guys go to the south.
South? Okay,
Oh,
bottom
yeah,
of the
we got
South.
it.
Who's bottom? Panthers or
AFC
Falcons?
first. AFC first, then
AFC?
NFC.
Jaguars.
Yeah,
Okay.
AFC first.
Jaguars.
So that means it's the Jags.
I feel like X factor for the Jags offensively. Ooh, I feel like Trevor Lawrence still feels like the best answer here. He's got better roster. I'm not gonna say it's like great
What are
or
you
anything,
doing, you sped
but
child?
it definitely needs to be. It's improved. Brandon Scherf, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones. They aren't. Well, Brandon Scherf is top end of the market, but Christian Kirk and Zay Jones are decent players.
Oh God, I'm on the bottom.
But Trevor's gonna have to at least take a year or two jump with a stable organization finally with Doug Peterson. But overall, there's still some concerning pieces. I think Trevor could make it work, take a year or two jump. Another thing is pass protection needs to step it up a little bit, and I'm not sure what the tight end situation is looking like either. It'd be good to have somebody over the middle of the field for Trevor Lawrence, but I choose him as my X factor for the offense. Defense, it could be a lot of people. They brought in a lot of new faces.
Yes.
I would say...
No!
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh!
That was
Zach.
close.
Dang it! Zach was second.
I'm sorry, Jack. In the
Oh,
middle
you're
of your
good.
take, I'm so sorry.
I'm missing a defensive player right now anyway. I'd say that it's definitely going to be how good these free agents are. I feel like they're the X factors. Josh Allen's pretty established already. I don't really know what's happening in the secondary for them for the most part. I would say for now, X factor is going to be, don't know how to say his name. I can do it.
Caleb Jason?
Nope.
Oluokun.
Yep. Foyesson Oluokun. He led the Falcons and the league in tackles. He was very good, and if he can be like a presence over the middle of the field for the Jaguars, I think it could be really helpful. Another thing is, how fast is Trayvon Walker going to develop? Because if he's coming out of the gate quickly, then it could change things, and he could become a dominant pass rusher next to Josh Allen. But if he comes out a little slower, then the Jags are probably going to be a little slower on defense overall.
Right, cool,
Okay.
yeah.
So, did you do your
I'll go.
X factors for the Packers, Zach?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I said there before I did it. I said their wide receivers and corners need to
Okay.
step it up.
So I guess
I'll go with
do the
Jags
J-
though now.
Okay, yeah.
Jags have a lot of problems. I agree with Jack on the free agent signings. They need to work out, but the main guy is Trevor Lawrence. If he developed better than he did last season, I think that they have a very good shot of like not winning the division, but keeping the division competitive. And then defensively, it's Trayvon Walker. There's no one else on that team that I expect. Like Foyesson Oluokun will be fine. Everyone else will be fine. It's just the one guy I'm very scared of is Trayvon Walker because I don't know, didn't look that good in preseason. Only had a sack, which ain't nice, but the other time he freaking like killed someone. So yeah. Yeah. What about you, Josh? Or you want to focus up here and I can keep talking?
Let's see. Let me just get through the axe part. I'm almost through. Okay. So, I think that my biggest X factor... Oh, dang it. Let's just focus on this part because I usually mess up on this one.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Cool. Dang it. Come on. Go, go, go. Oh.
Oh, shoot.
I gotta start again. This is stupid. No,
This is so hard. The spikes are like difficult, and I never have a hard time with the spike.
I don't get why the spikes are so difficult this
On
time.
the evil spikes?
Well, it's the
Can we just
second
suck
spike
at the
that I'm having a
game?
hard time with.
Yeah, the purple spikes.
I didn't have trouble with
Make
them
it
today.
through.
Yeah, why is it reversed?
Hey, come
Why
on.
are there
Go,
already people
go,
qualifying?
go,
Wait,
go.
what?
I just said, come on, go, 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 go. Okay, I made it
No,
through.
I'm like, why are people already qualifying? That's crazy.
Okay. So, go, 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 go.
Fine.
Ah! No, no, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my, you
Don't die,
idiot.
don't die, don't die, don't.
Shoot, that was kind of clutch.
Wait.
I got a clutch
Go,
up
go, go.
here. There's no way. Okay. No way I'm making it through.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh, no. I'm out.
Alright, I barely made it. I was
Oh,
almost
no.
out.
Short.
I'm out.
Okay, so, yeah. So, Josh, just mention
Oh.
your X Factors now.
My X Factors are Travis Etienne because we need to see what he's doing, and Caleb Von Chase on at edge because Trayvon Walker came in to replace him, but they may move him to DT if Caleb Von Chase on actually shows some of his LSU form. Next is the Texans that we're talking about. So
Yeah, what is this one? Oh, I can talk through this one. This one's kind of easy. So, first of all, Davis Mills is there offensively. Defensively, it's, my opinion, it's Derek Stingley, because it's mostly just, in my opinion, it's, for the offensive end, it's just Davis Mills and all their rookies. And then, same thing. Defensively, it's just all their rookies. Let's see how they work out, because they're not going to win by having Marlon Mack as their running back. So, yeah. And then, Josh, if you want to take this one, or Jack, do you want to
Okay.
take this one? Because we have to do this game.
Oh, you can take
I
this
could
one,
probably
Josh.
take it. I'll probably take it because it is my team and you guys need to play the game. So, my X Factor for the Texans on offense is I really want to say it's Davis Mills, but it could be Kenyon Green too because the O-line really needs to step up this year from being the 29th best unit in the league. So, okay. And then I'll go with Davis Mills. And then my X Factor for the defense is Jalen Petrie because, well, we need to make sure that our safety presence is there this year because we have not had a good safety in a while. So I think
What do you
Petrie is
mean,
my X
Justin
Factor.
Reed?
Well, no, I meant right now. We don't have a good safety. But yeah, Justin Reed was a good safety. But he just was injured a lot. That was what I was saying.
Okay.
So the Petrie is the X factor on the defense. Now, no funny one for Jaguars is Trent Baalke, making dumb moves all the time. And then the X factor for the Texans is obviously Jack Easterby or Cal McNair for their X factor. So yeah,
Qualified, so I should
Alright,
be
cool.
good. So X
Okay,
Factor. Offensively, this is going to be the same for every team with a second-year quarterback except for Justin Fields because his supporting cast is on a whole nother level of bad. It's going to be Money Mills. He's got to take another jump. He was probably the second best rookie quarterback out of the class so far in year one. Got to take another jump. I think another sneaky X factor is Nico Collins stepping up as a wide receiver too. See if he can take a jump from his first year as well. And defensively, I'm going to go with the young secondary, Derek Stingley and Jalen Petrie specifically. I think the Texans' strength is going to be their secondary, and if these guys can come out of the gates hot, it's going to definitely help their team. And for the meme X Factor, it's got to be Blake Glassman.
focus
If he
up.
can stay healthy, he can become a god. But he's probably going to get injured again, unfortunately.
Alright.
okay.
Focus
Well,
up
you
here.
guys,
Oh, shoot, the
while
wall
you guys
one
are
again.
playing that game,
Okay,
I'm just gonna fill
next
time.
we're gonna be talking about is the Colts. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll just do the Colts and I'll just fill time for the rest of it. Okay.
no,
So-
I could say some stuff if it gets a little easy.
No, I got
As
you.
long as it's for a minute 40. Ooh, okay. You gotta be very,
Oh.
very precise, Jack.
I'll fill time for a minute. Don't worry, I got you guys. So, the X Factor, obviously, it has to be Matt Ryan on the offense because who else is it? There's not much else there that we can talk about because it's always been a quarterback problem in Indy. So, in their defensive X Factor is... The defense is really good this year. I don't really know who to put as a X factor, so I guess I'll go DeForest Buckner.
Any corner.
Or, yeah, they do need corner, but I don't know any of their corners who could break out this year. So,
Got
I'll just
Kenny
go
Moore
with-
and Kenny Moore.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with the named player of DeForest Buckner.
Just say
just
their
keep on
entire
having his
secondary.
season. Oh yeah, their secondary then. Their secondary
Fair.
needs work.
Because you don't have to say like a certain player. It's just
Okay. So yeah, their secondary does need work. It needs to make sure to step up on the defensive side. And their meme X factors, obviously, injure a star quarterback and activate the quarterback carousel for theirs. And
oh,
since
this
you
seems
guys,
a lot easier from last time. What the heck?
Yeah, why is it getting looser?
yeah, what the heck?
But last time was so tight. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
we're like running like halfway into the like pink goo.
I was
really
planning on like, dang, I was planning on having like a whole field time about talking about the Texans and stuff. If you guys were still doing it.
All right, we should.
Alright, Colts for me is also Matt Ryan and Michael Pittman Jr. Those are my two. And then offensively, it's just our corner. It's just secondary is everything else is working. It's just that. What about you, Jack?
I'd say for offense, it's going to be a clean sweep on Matt Ryan because we know, like Zach said, this is a quarterback issue in Indy. The O-line is pretty much the same. They swap out a left tackle every once in a while, but the O-line, JT doing the running game, Hines doing the passing game. You have Moley Ali Cox, who's a decent tight end. Pittman, only real other X factor on the offensive side of the ball is who wide receiver 2 is going to be. Paris Campbell, Alec Pierce, guys like that. And then for the defensive side, I think safety specifically, I feel pretty confident about Kenny Moore and Stephon Gilmore, except for health. Health is the main issue with
Oh
those
shoot,
two.
Gilmore.
But for secondary, I'd say safeties. Blackman's a little bit of a question, and I'm not sure who their free safety is. And then I'd say the main X factor for like a specific person's got to be Kwity Paye. The first-round pass rusher wasn't super productive his rookie year. If he can break out, the Colts can have a new level of pass rush with dominant Kwity Paye and DeForest Buckner together. This team could be well on their way to success. But Colts team's pretty simple.
How are you talking while playing this?
It's kind of crazy, but I'm making it work. Matt Ryan, good quarterback and pass rush, and slightly better safety play, and I think they're well on their way to a playoff berth and championship appearance.
Okay, you guys
How
qualified.
did you talk while playing through that?
I don't know. That was kind of scary.
You just feel different. Okay, Zach. Say your stuff. Oh wait, no, we're going on to the next team.
So now we're on the Titans. On Titans, ooh.
Ugh.
I really think, okay, number one, again, Adoree Jackson's not too good. And it's mostly their corners are the problem. Maybe a better edge rusher, too. Defensively. Offensively, it's Ryan Tannehill. If he doesn't want to, or no, it's the receivers. Never mind. No, Traylon Burks, Robert Woods, there's no number one. Whoever their number one wide receiver is going to be this year is a very big concern.
What the heck?
What is this? Oh, this is the tile spinny game? Okay.
Oh, wait, 11 people have to get eliminated this round? Dang.
What team were we on?
We're
On the
I
Titans.
think you guys just focus.
Yeah.
Here, all
This one
full
seems kind
time.
of rough.
Yeah, this one's rough. You guys focus all full time. Okay, so we're on the Titans. Obviously, their receivers need help. They have no number one option, and it's not good in Tennessee. So, yeah, I'm gonna say wide receiver, and then on the other side, corners have always been a problem for them. They really have no number one. And every single year, it feels like they trot out someone new, hoping that they're going to be able to defend some of the league's best, or even just the AFC South's best. And it always seems like that's what always fails them at the end. So, corner,
Oh, God.
obviously. And then, yeah, my funny X factor, obviously, is Traylon Burks.
No!
I
This
bit the
sucks.
bullet.
This game sucks.
Dang it.
And we'll call it asthma attack or something. We'll get an asthma attack in the middle of the game. He's been having stuff like that due to the heat. So everyone been eliminated?
Yeah. Jack, what is yours?
Dang. Okay.
So, Titans, they're a weird team. I'd say Tannehill would make sense, but there's like a lot of new problems that they created this offseason. You know, Derrick Henry and the O-line are pretty much the same. Besides, Derrick Henry's a year older, but X factor's got to be the wide receivers and Tannehill. Because if you look at the receiving core, it's like interesting. You got Treylon Burks, who's got like asthma and he's throwing up. We don't know how good he'll be right out of the gate. It'll all depend on a lot of certain factors. Robert Woods is coming off an ACL tear, and then you got like what's that guy's name? Jordan Smith? I don't remember his name. It's a long one. He's an okay wide receiver 3, but they really need somebody to step up to take the AJ Brown role.
Jordan Westbrook Archigo.
Oh, yep, Westbrook Akina. That was what it was.
Westbrook Akina.
And then defensively, I actually kind of like Jeffrey Simmons, and the pass rush isn't like horrible. I'd say the X factors is, I'm gonna zoom in on a player specifically. It's Caleb Farley. This guy was like a top 10 prospect in the draft last year, but injuries were a big concern, and that showed in the NFL. Did not play that often his rookie season, but he did have a very high ceiling last year's draft class. If he can step up, I think the Titans defense can continue to be sneakily good and keep them in games if Treylon Burks, Robert Woods, and Ryan Tannehill are slowing things up on the offensive side of the ball.
I completely forgot about Caleb Farley.
Me too.
All right, Josh, you want to say your take, or do you want to...
I've already said it. The meme players, Treylon Burks and everything.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to the Atlanta Falcons, and I played this one in my sleep. I can do my take off. My take is their biggest X factor offensively. Oh, dang, that's so hard. Kyle Pitts scoring a touchdown in America would actually be very nice. Like, really nice for him. And then offensively, man, they need some edge presence bad. Like, their safeties and their other corners are all, like, they're not the worst. AJ Terrell is really carrying that core. But, man, their edge rushers, the reason why Terrell has to do so well in coverage is because of how bad the edge rushers are. So, yeah, I think there's nothing really else I can complain at. I mean, there is stuff to complain at. Quarterback is a big issue. A lot of other stuff are big issues this year. So, yeah. What about you, Jack? Have you qualified?
Yep.
Atlanta
is in a bad shape right now. Not even gonna lie. It's not that good of a team. There are so many X factors to consider. Mariota and Ritter, how productive are they gonna be? That's an obvious one. Kyle Pitts needs to be more productive in the end zone. Combining that with yardage, he could become really dominant. What the heck happened?
How?
Josh literally didn't even make it.
What's another X factor?
There's literally a thing that was standing right in the way of the slide.
There was like a weird frog guy in the air.
No. I kept on trying to slide down, and this weird pole thing kept getting in my way in the center of it.
Oh, God.
That was stupid.
Alright, cool.
Then,
Okay.
So, basically,
Jack, I'm sorry.
Alright,
you're
so
good.
basically there's a lot of needs
basically,
offensively.
the entire offense. And then defense, gotta agree with Zach. Pass rusher. I have no clue who's stepping up to the plate at pass rusher. I don't know what's happening in Atlanta right now. Deion Jones is supposedly going to be gone soon. They don't like him there. Grady Jarrett's a solid player. You know AJ Terrell's going to be good in the back end. Casey Hayward's another good corner. I forgot about him. And then, yeah, they just need any existent pass rush besides Grady Jarrett. That would help a lot on defense. But overall, this team is very bad. There are a lot of X factors that could appear out of it. So good luck with your season.
Alright, next is Panthers. Wait, no, Josh. You do yours. I forgot. I'm sorry.
We'll cover this. Panthers on the meme player for the Falcons.
No, you haven't done Falcons,
Ridley.
have you?
Oh, yeah, Falcons. Falcons, I think their big X factor is Kyle Pitts. He's put up the yards, but he needs to make sure to start getting those touchdowns and start showing some of his Florida form. So, yeah, just make sure to score a touchdown in the United States this time. And then, what's it called? Their defensive one,
Why that
really
takes
wanna
so
say their
long
entire
to
defense.
get?
There's
Holy
only two
Because
when they were in that corner.
Terrell. Yeah, because AJ Terrell's he's doing pretty good right now, so he's fine. Just the rest of their defense just needs to step up and show why they're in the NFL in the first place. So, Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, if I'm gonna pick one thing, I gotta say their defensive line to make sure it rests the quarterback's decision making. And what's it called? Yeah,
Did you get in, Jack?
Yup. Made it barely.
and the funny X factor obviously
What is going on?
gambling. His X factor is gambling. Jack.
All right. Yeah, we already gone over it. It's now Panthers, but
Okay.
what was going on right there?
It was a race between some interesting people.
All right, so Panthers. It's between one of their quarterbacks, Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield, and then also Christian McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson, and their O line. Okay, it's everything on their offense except for like DJ Moore. Oh shoot. Okay, and then defensively, it's their cornerback core because they lost Gilmore. J.C. Horn broke his foot. AJ Boye is all right. But everyone else is just okay. So, yeah, I think it's secondary that they need to work on. That needs to break out this season. And then, Josh, you want to say it because Jack and I need to focus up because tail tag is horrible.
So I'll just fill time for however long they're doing this. I'm going to say that my X factor is J.C. Horn on the defense because he got injured. He was looking good, but that injury really stopped him from showing off his greatness. And then I think on the offense, it has to be either CMC because he needs to stay healthy, but I really say it's the quarterback position with that two-head snake and Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. They need to figure out a starter, and Matt Rule needs to show that he is a competent NFL head coach. So, that's my take on them, and funny X Factor obviously is Matt Rule, and his X Factor is pitching rotation, because he treats his quarterbacks like a pitching rotation. So while they're doing this for another 50 seconds, I'll just talk about something else. The Panthers and Patriots got into a fight today.
Oh, God.
If you guys haven't been hearing the news, and a fan got hurt because some player dropped their helmet on their foot. They get tickets to some game later this season. That's a story that happened today. Yes, it's really serious. Let's see. New York is mad at Kenny Golladay for practicing lackadaisically, is what the article said.
What the heck? You snatched
In
my
a
tail,
drill,
you piece of
he
crud,
was
like 20 seconds before it was
jogging.
over?
He was jogging in practice while doing a drill, and a lot of people are very upset because he is a $1 million wide receiver doing this. Derwin James got paid today, and what else happened? Not really much happened today in NFL news, but preseason's about to start up again, so... Oh, and the first NFL games are going to be on 9/11 this year, so we'll make it very memorable and a lot of 9/11 tributes. So if your team plays on Sunday, so if you're not the Bills and the Rams, get ready for that.
Jack,
yeah.
what the heck?
I didn't make
Okay.
it.
You
Is
had it
everyone out?
originally, though.
Okay, is everyone out?
So, Jack,
Or
you just
Jack-
have to mention...
I can do
Are we on
Panthers.
Panthers? Yeah, Panthers.
Okay. Well, Panthers' biggest X factor, obviously the quarterbacks are there. Those two guys are pretty big X factors. But I gotta say, the man in the thumbnail, Christian McCaffrey, when he was on the field, he made Teddy Bridgewater look competent. So he's got to be doing something right. He's pretty much just the entire offense when he's healthy. But we know how this goes. If he ever stays healthy a full year again at that ridiculous workload, then he's going to win you a fantasy league, and the Panthers are going to win more than 5 games. But that never happens. They get him too much reps at one time, he gets hurt again, and he disappears for the rest of the year. But if he can stay healthy somehow, these incompetent quarterbacks could potentially become competent and very good fast. And plus, they really need some interior offensive line to step up, along with Icky. How quickly can he perform at a high level? But those are my offensive X factor. Defensive X factor, it's going to be the young secondary,
heck?
specifically the cornerbacks.
Right.
J.C. Horn, C.J. Henderson are both young, high-end first-round picks. C.J. Henderson was not looking too hot in Jacksonville. J.C. Horn's got a little more upside, judging by the fact he was only drafted last year. And everything else is actually, it's a sneakily good constructed roster besides the messy quarterback and the crazy running back money. But overall, the secondary is going to need to develop because Brian Burns, hopefully Derek Brown takes another step forward to create good pass rush. Shaq Thompson, people like that are going to be decent. But I think J.C. Horn is by far the most important player on the Carolina defense.
Okay, Zach's out, so Jack, you can get out of spectating.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Should we just call it after 2 teams, or should we just do the entire league?
How many more teams do we have?
We can do
left?
really fast. We don't
We
have to
have
give
16.
explanations to every single one.
We have 16 more teams to get through.
Oh shoot, we're
Or
on
no,
45
actually-
minutes in.
Yeah, we're 45 minutes in. We still have 2 more
Let's
teams
do it
to do
kinda
here,
fast.
so
We still have the East
18 more teams.
and the West. Oh, and the
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
Okay, speed round.
No, we've already done the South.
All right. So
Okay.
Saints.
Okay.
Their X factors: Michael Thomas, and Jameis Winston, and then their defensively is I guess secondary because their secondary hasn't been too good. What about you, Jack?
I'd say Michael Thomas is definitely the biggest one. Jameis Winston too. X factor on defense, I'm gonna say Marcus Davenport and Cam Jordan staying healthy and being productive.
I'm going to say, for my X Factor, CJ Gardner-Johnson on the defense. Got to make sure to keep clean this year. And then X Factor on the offense is, I want to say Michael Thomas. He's got to make sure to stay healthy this year.
All right, cool. Buccaneers is for me Cameron Brate, and then I guess secondary again for defensively. All right, Jack.
All right, so Buccaneers, I'm gonna go with whoever the heck is playing center at this point on offense, and then defense, I'm gonna say, oh crap, they're actually pretty stacked all around. I'm gonna say a CB outside of Carlton Davis.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
and
gonna
then
take
now
you.
we're on. Oh shoot, we're on the East now.
Oh wait, did
Jets.
Josh give his take yet?
Oh, Josh.
So for my first one, I'm going to have to go defense Carl Nassib, finding his place on this big defense. Because I don't know where he's going to be able to find a place on such a stacked team. That's my question. And then Cameron Brate on the offense for tight end. Okay, next.
All right, cool. I believe it's Jets. Jack.
Ooh,
You want to start
Jets.
us or you?
I can probably do it. X factor on offense for me, obviously, I gotta go with Zach Wilson. It would also be nice for the rookies, specifically Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson, to do stuff. Defensively, ooh, that's.
Bro, I can't get out of this.
I'd say that probably defensively is Carl Lawson. He's got a lot of upside to be like a dominant pass rusher. He was it for Cincinnati. Then he got the torn Achilles. Can he step back up? Carl Lawson's my defensive one. Josh? Or
Let's see.
Not qualified, or whoever's qualified.
I haven't qualified yet. I can say it though.
Me neither.
Mine is. Yeah, I agree. I think Carl Lawson's like a really big idea, and then also maybe your secondary, and then Zach Wilson, of course, because well, we need that man, and you need.
We
him
need
to-
that dog energy.
All right, cool. Yeah, and then Zach Wilson, and
Thank
then
you,
maybe
I
some of the
actually
rookies like
qualified
Jack
this
said too.
time.
All right, Josh.
Because the freaking spinny things are actually moving this time. Great. Let's go. Okay. So I would have to say Zach Wilson, we need to see that dog in him like we've seen in the news. If you know, you know. And I got to say, I think my other X Factor has to be one of the... I think it's probably... Because with Sauce on it now, I think it's going to be really young. But I think I need their safety to step up, like Ashton Davis. So yeah,
All right, next is Dolphins. Actually, their X factor is probably Tua, and then shoot, what's the other one called? And then I think a pass rusher this year would be nice too, as their defense. Jack.
Offense has to be Tua, pretty much, and then defense, I'll go. Dang it, what's his name? Their first round, Jordan Phillips or Jalen Phillips? Whoever their pass rusher was in
Jalen.
the first round. Jalen
Jalen.
Phillips become a top 10 pass rusher or something. He'll be really important to the defense.
All right, cool, Josh.
yeah. I'm gonna have to say, for me, I think Tua obviously for offense, and then for defense, I think it's gonna be Christian Watson. He needs to step up a little bit more. We haven't seen his Clemson self in a while, so it'd be nice to see that again. And then yeah,
Okay, and now it's Patriots. Patriots is I think wide receiver offensively, and then defensively, I'm guessing corner because they did lose a lot of depth in corner this year. So yeah, that's mine. Jack.
Okay, offensively, it's got to be the receiving core and whoever the heck is calling plays, Joe Judge, Matt Patricia. And then defensively, it's got to be linebacker core and secondary, both places they lost major pieces in this year. What about you, Josh?
I think it obviously has to be wide receiver for offense, and then for defense, I don't know. I don't see a defensive. Oh, corner, obviously, because they lost J.C. Jackson and Stephon Gilmore. So yeah, go, 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 go! Come on. No, I'm not gonna make it.
Now we're on the Bills. Bills' biggest need offensively is, or biggest person to break out is
Dang it.
running back, and
Right there.
then what is it? And what's defensively that they need? I guess a better rushing core because again Hughes and Rousseau haven't really done anything. So yeah.
Offensively, James Cook, definitely. Defensively, I'd say Gregory Rousseau's one. I think most important is Khalil Alam.
Yeah, I gotta say, running back James Cook has to develop this year and become their lead back. But I'm gonna say Ed Oliver is their person on defense. He looked great in Houston, and for some reason now in Buffalo in the NFL, he doesn't look good anymore. I need to see his Cougar form again, just like Zach Wilson, Cougar Nation. We need to see it in the NFL. So yeah.
You're in this, right, Jack?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Next
So,
we
I'm
have yeah. I just have to introduce it to you. It's the Giants. Okay.
Giants. Okay, cool. Giants.
I'm getting
X factor
ballistic
on
by a
offense
banana.
is Daniel Jones, because Tyrod Taylor has already shown that he's probably going to take his job. And then Daniel Jones should be a star, or else they're going to draft a new star this year in this loaded class, like we've always said. And their X factor on defense. That's really hard because their defense is not that good. It's secretly good, but I don't think I know a piece that needs to. Oh, yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm going to say. Because I think they really need that edge presence this year. They've had the linebackers, but they haven't had that edge presence. So yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau. You guys qualified?
Yep.
Yeah, I think all of us qualified. So, all right. Giants. I think Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, and then defensively is corner, and because they don't have any corners this year, and I don't care about their edge presence because they're gonna get dotted up so much.
Wait,
Jack?
what about Bradbury?
No, he's traded.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Forgot about that.
Offensively, so Saquon, Kenny Galladay trying, and Daniel Jones. Those are the big three on offense that need to step up. Defensively, I'd say definitely who's going to be CB1 post Bradbury world for them, and probably a pass rusher to get 10 plus sacks. That'd be very helpful. So Kayvon or Aziz.
All right, next. Yeah. Commanders is next. Josh, you can take this while we're in this round. I think
Commanders.
It's like a minute.
Obviously, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz did not show what he needed to last year, so Carson Wentz for the offense and for the defense. I need to see Chase Young start up again because I didn't see it last year, and that needs to be something that I see this year. Okay, so while they're still in the round, I'll go on to the next team, which is the
shoot.
Eagles. Okay, Eagles. I got to see Jalen Hurts step up this year on the offense.
Gosh, why the hell are you going on to the next team? Don't
Because
go
you
on
guys
to the
are still
next
in the
team
round.
until all of us have said our take. No, that's
Oh,
not
okay.
how it rolls. Okay?
Okay, cool. Well,
Alright, I just got eliminated because I had to explain that.
dang it.
Okay, Commanders.
Oopsies.
Carson Wentz and Chase Young. Those are my two. Alright,
Okay.
when Jack gets off this in 18 seconds, we can wait 18 seconds.
I could.
So,
Oh, never mind. I'm dead.
No,
So,
Okay. So
All right,
for
so
the
what are yours?
Commanders, well, Wentz is an obvious one. I'd say interior offensive line a little bit too. Defensively, healthy Chase Young is definitely up there, and I'd say CB2.
okay.
Right. then,
Now it's the Eagles.
yeah, is it? Or is it the Cowboys?
No, Eagles finished second.
Yeah, Cowboys are first in the division this year.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so Eagles.
Okay.
I can go. Eagles is Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. Those two like really need a breakout. And then Offensively, it's been a problem. Corner, it's just been secondary other than Josh Gal spectating.
Well, I'm trying to get back in right now.
Okay,
There we go.
corner, second corner, and then the safeties. That's in my opinion. Jack?
Offense has to be Jalen Hurts. Feel good about everything else pretty much. Defensively for the Eagles, I'd say strong. I'd say linebacker and safety presence are the most important. So zoom in on a player, Nakobe Dean.
Yeah. Okay. Jalen Hurts for my offensive guy, like I said before. And then defense, I have to say it's linebacker presence. It hasn't been there. And, yeah, that's their big thing. And also Jordan Davis to replace Fletcher Cox in years to come.
All right. Next is Cowboys. Easy for defense. It's corner that actually can cover. And then offensively, I think it's Zeke that needs to work out, or Tony Pollard, one of those two running backs. And who is their number 2 option for receivers? Those are their X factors this season. What about you, Jack?
Offensively for the Cowboys, left guard lost Connor Williams, wide receiver 2 lost Cooper, Gallup's temporarily gone, and for defense, I'm going to say corner outside of Trayvon Diggs. That is, not going to get absolutely cooked.
All right, Josh. Or do you need this round to be?
Let's see. Yeah, I think I need this round to be, dang it.
Cool. All right, then we'll just our next team after Josh does that will be the I believe. Oh, I gotta look. Yeah, I think it's Broncos. I think you're right.
Broncos country.
Josh.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
let's get through the
first,
purple
let's
spike
get out of
first.
this round. Well, let's have
Yeah.
Josh get out of this round first, and then he'll say his Cowboys, and then we'll go to Broncos.
Yeah.
Right.
Dang it. Why did I fall through that dumb hole? Stupid holes. They always suck.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Don't you dare go up on me, Bridge. Yes! I was the 10th
All
qualified.
right, so Josh, what is your Cowboys?
Okay, Cowboys. It's their offensive play calling. It was terrible at the last half. Or Zeke and Tony Pollard. And then defense is obviously Trayvon Diggs. Because Trayvon Diggs has the pick numbers. He's only in year 2. But he needs to make sure not to give up 1,000 yards, too. Jack, are you
Jack already
qualified?
said it, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool.
So
Next
we're
team.
now on the Broncos. Broncos for me is I think Russ needs to really break out this season. I know he's broken out for the Seahawks, but this is different. And then defensively, I think it's Bradley Chubb staying healthy this entire season. That's it. What about you, Jack?
Okay.
Offensively for the Broncos, pass catchers, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Albert Okwuegbunam, the tight end. Defensively, I think it's pass rush and linebackers. Zoom in on a player, Bradley Chubb, healthy and productive. What about you, Josh?
I gotta say Javonte Williams for my X factor on the offense. He needs to make sure to do well with these keys to the Camaro. And then my next one's Bradley Chubb. He needs to finally break out. Okay.
Okay, and then
So-
who was in? Okay.
Chargers?
and the next-
Raiders.
No, Chargers.
Oh, Chargers, yeah, because weird tiebreaker
The
stuff.
Chargers, with them, offensively they're kind of fine. I think it's just interior, I think it's just interior presence, and then
Yeah,
wide
with Zach
receiver.
Collins this year.
No, it's interior. No, don't try to correct me. It's interior O line, and then
Yeah, with Zach Collins as the person. Yeah, that's the guy
Zion
they drafted.
Johnson.
Oh, Zion Johnson. Why was I thinking Zach Collins?
Don't know. And then I think it's third option wide receiver too, and then. The other one is maybe cornerback 2 for their defense, and then that's it. Jack, what about you?
Offensively, definitely interior O-line. Zoom in on a player, rookie Zion Johnson. Defensively, I think I'm going to say it's definitely close between Asante Samuel stepping up as good elite corner CB2 and Kenneth Murray Jr., starting linebacker who was first round pick, needs to break out.
Come on.
only true hole on that team. What about you, Josh?
Okay, well, since I just got out, I think it's got to be interior O-line. And then Brandon Staley's play calling. He needs to come up with something else besides just a weird pass first, run second defensive scheme. It's weird and doesn't make sense, and it doesn't win games at the end. Okay? Next team, we're going to go to the Raiders. Okay. I'm going to say their X factor on offense is Josh McDaniels' new play calling and Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs, I'm going to say. It's his contract year this year. He needs to make sure to stay healthy. And Josh McDaniels needs to make sure to scheme up some good plays for Josh Jacobs and his new offense to run. Next on the defense is... This is hard because their defense was really solid this year, especially with what they had to go through. But I probably have to say corner presence is what I'm going to have to go with here. So y'all after this round can just say your take.
I can say it right now. It's corner presence for defense, and offensively, it's Devontae Adams understanding the system with Josh Jacobs, because it isn't a contract year yet, but it's getting close. And then that's mostly it. Okay, there we go. That was really easy. Holy.
Offensively, definitely every single offensive lineman outside of Colton Miller, because they have weapons. Pass protection's questionable. Defense, it's got to be close between young and unproven secondary and just not that good linebacker core.
Okay. So next
Did you
team
do
really
offensively
has.
already too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Now we have the Chiefs. Chiefs.
Okay.
It's wide receiver and corner. That's it. So yeah, Josh or Jack, whatever.
For Chiefs, I'd say one of the wide receivers, I'll go Juju or Sky Moore. Defensively, I'm going to say, that's close. I think they need like a Frank Clark or George Karlaftis to step up in the pass rushing game, and Trent McDuffie to come out of the gate hot at CB. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I gotta say it's wide receiver, and especially with their plop in place wide receivers of Juju and MVS and Sky Moore. And then next is corner, because their safeties are fine now for a little bit with Justin Reed, as long as he stays healthy. But yeah, their corners need to have some work. So I guess while that one person gets eliminated, I guess I'll just be filling some time.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Now
Last
we're on
is
the
NFC West.
Seahawks. So with the Seahawks, their biggest need is their biggest breakout has to be Drew Lock, or Geno Smith, one of the two. And then defensively, what do they need defense? They need a lot defensively. I think it's in their linebackers. One of their linebackers is gonna have to step up, probably like a Jordan Brooks or something like that. Like he needs to step up more. I'm gonna lose here. And then. Alright, Jack, do you want to say yours real quick?
Yeah. Offense, quarterback, Lock or Geno. Defense is probably going to be CB, so like a Kobe Bryant, rookie from Cincinnati, or a Jordan Brooks, linebacker.
Okay, so now since I'm going to go and also cover the next team too, is my offense is obviously quarterback. Everything else is working fine on there. Their quarterbacks just need to make sure that they're working. And then for defense, I would go with corner, but Jack already did, so I'm just going to go with safety here. Jabal has first safety money, but doesn't play like it. So, yeah. And Jack's eliminated, so I guess we'll go on to the next team. So, Jack, would you like to start us off with the...
What team are we doing? Cardinals?
Let's
Or
see.
49ers?
Yeah, Cardinals.
No,
I think it's 49ers
yeah.
have a higher... I don't know. Wait, what team am I
No,
doing?
it's
Yeah, they do.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So
Yeah, because it's Cardinals next. They're the third seed, I think. Yeah.
I need to do 49ers?
No, it's
Cards.
Cards,
Well,
because
Cards-
Cards got 16.
Is, I'd say, offensively, Hollywood Brown, and defensively, whoever's going to replace Chandler Jones in pass rushing presence. I forgot his name, but he was a pretty decent pass rusher for them. So I just say pass rush for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach Allen?
Marcus Golden.
Oh, okay.
I am gonna
Yeah, I
say
agree.
for the Cardinals, their offense is. I'm gonna have to say at the beginning it has to be wide receiver for them because they don't really have a proven first option while Hopkins is out. And then for defense, it's obviously going to be somebody to replace Chandler Jones and also corner presence too, because they don't have a number one corner on their team. So Zach, are you out?
Yeah, I'm out. We can.
Okay.
We're out. Oh, we can
This
get
game.
into another game. For
Let
me,
me just get
Cardinals is Hollywood because D Hop's not there, or Rondale Moore or AJ Green. One of those three. Everything else is fine. Maybe a better tight end play by Zach Ertz or Trey McBride. An interior, maybe, but that's it. For offense, defensively, it has to be Marcus Golden and Marco Wilson because everyone else is doing just fine. So, Josh, get out spectating.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
But then, that's it. That's all that I. That's mostly all. And then now we have the Niners.
Yep.
The Niners is obvious. It's Trey Lance. I think everyone's gonna say Trey Lance. And then I think the other person, it's Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, it's Brandon Ayuk and whoever they have at running back. Those are the three. And then defensively, it's corner. And then it's one of their corners. And then maybe like an over-the-top safety. Yeah, and then everything else is fine. Jack?
So 49ers offense is obviously going to be Trey Lance. I'd say defense, it's close between newly added Emmanuel Mosley and Javon Kinlaw to truly step up and be the first round pick that he was. What about you, Josh?
I gotta say it's gonna be Trey Lance, and for defense, it's obviously gonna be their corner presence, like I've said for both teams. Also, can we pose the question: how did Trey Lance go to one of the most favorited people for MVP votes when he hasn't even played a snap since the Texans game?
Good question.
Can we ask that question seriously?
It's weird. Let's just say that. Alright,
Like, where did all
now
this
we're on
come
the
from?
last team
The
of the
upside.
video. And I can say my take because I'll probably be able to get through this first round pretty easily. It's the LA Rams. Their biggest person that they need to work out this season is whoever they're playing at left tackle. They lost Whitworth. That's a tough loss. And whoever that's some big shoes to fill. And then defensively, they're kind of perfect on defense except for a couple members. Maybe like a second corner. That's it.
Yeah,
Like a dominant second corner, not just like a second corner. That's all right. That's it. What about you, Jack? If you're already almost qualified.
Yeah, I should make it. So
okay.
offensively, it's got to be who's going to replace Andrew Whitworth and who's the other guy I'm thinking of? Healthy Cam Akers. Cam Akers' health is going to be very important. Is he going to be the Cam Akers from his rookie year or the one that tore his Achilles and looked really rough in the playoffs? And
Did
defensively,
you not call?
they're close to perfect. I'd say, yeah, probably a number 2 corner, maybe a good safety in the back end.
Yeah. Zach, did you not qualify?
Yeah.
Dang, that's tragic.
But I also got second in that game, so I'm not complaining.
Well-
And then Josh, your last.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say for their offense, I think it has to be that running back, Cam Akers or Sony Michelle. They need to make sure to step up. And then for defense, I'd have to say safety because Eric Weddle just retired again, and I don't know who they're gonna replace him with because they didn't have good safeties to begin with in that Super Bowl run. Okay, so yeah, that's the video for you guys. Now we're just gonna play Fall Guys.
Now we're
That was our idea. You wanna do one more game
Yeah.
after this, Jack, just so then you don't go out on a first round out? Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. I went too far.
Jack's doing damn well though.
Yeah, I'm going off on this one. I'm normally not good at this one.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
dang it, now I gotta wait again.
You don't have to wait. You can run on the middle.
Well,
things.
yeah, I do run the middle things and then I die.
You're not supposed to wait. Then you aren't gonna qualify.
Zach, shut up. You're the one who got out first round.
I'm also the same guy who got second.
I don't care if you got second. You got out the first round. Y'all can trash talk whatever. You were the one who did trash this time. Okay. Ah, dang it! I moved too far every single time.
Jesus, Jack.
I'm falling apart. Oh,
Me too,
Oh my
Jack.
here
god.
we go again. That's another L. I'll
Yeah,
make it this
I know.
time.
Yeah, I'm definitely
I don't
out.
want to talk about it.
It's one
Dang it,
freaking
come
power
on.
screwing you.
Every time. I was in the lead.
And you're
Don't
with
worry,
the
Jack.
pack.
You
Oh,
can join the
It's
you
coming
can join
back
the
up.
losers corner with me.
Oh, that was me. Alright, it's fine if I choke this game, I guess.
Go on, go, 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 go. Let's make a comeback.
Nope, comeback is dead. I can't jump over basic things.
Comeback.
I went from first to the pack, to the back of the pack,
No.
to last.
Jack, what is going on?
I don't know. I can't get past this one part.
No. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I made it?
Yes.
In pink?
Yeah, you just need to keep it. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes.
You can make it.
No.
I'm gonna make it!
Go, 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 go,
Go,
go,
let's
go,
go! Go! Go!
Yes. I qualified.
Okay, I almost
was a
just turned into
horrible
a
run.
disaster for
What
me.
the heck?
I almost lost
Some guy
everything.
molested me and I said, "Get off me, Deshaun Watson."
So this... Oh, I thought
Oh
it was
my
on.
gosh,
That could have been
that
really
was
bad.
scary.
That should have never been scary, shouldn't it?
That should have been a comfortable game for me, and it just wasn't.
That should have not been a comfortable game for me. I was in the back the entire time, and I just had some weird comeback at the end because everyone sucked. And then some guy was grabbing me.
Oh,
Some
there
orange
was this
cat
like
here.
there was one guy chilling at the exit. So was
Yeah.
it there?
I was yelling, "Get off me, Deshaun Watson!"
Uh-oh. He thought
I was
you were
watching
Oh.
Jack the entire time.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
know.
meltdown.
Oh my gosh!
But this
How
time,
did Jack and I both qualify whenever we had meltdowns?
miracles.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
miracles.
then I can't qualify when I have a meltdown.
I think we just had some inept children in our lobby. Because I died like 5-6 times in that same part. I should not have made it.
This is actually like a really solid lobby.
I feel like they were top. It felt decent. Now it doesn't.
Josh, what the heck are you doing?
We're gonna be alright.
We're gonna be all right.
Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot.
Oh no!
Big play.
Big moves. Big stacks. We're always looking good. Mighty fine. Mighty fine burger. Let's go!
That's
We
W.
qualified again. Zach, I think I took your spot as
How far
Jack's
are we in?
companion. I think we're almost to the finals.
We're riding it all the way. We probably have 2 more?
Yeah, like 2 more events. Dang. This has been my best game so far all night. I've been like a second round exit the entire time. I feel good.
It's your breakout year. Your breakout
I
year.
don't even care.
Hoops.
I don't even care at this point if I get out.
This is
I
not an
did.
ideal one.
Jack's probably gonna win.
I
Yeah.
don't like the hoop game. I feel like I always get my
Wait,
hoop took.
what's the hoop game?
You gotta jump through the hoops. You gotta hoop.
Oh. Oh yeah, you got
Pretty
hoop.
easy. The golden ones give you 2, the other ones give you 1. Just have to get 6.
Got it. I can do that. 1.
Dang it. Ah,
Can you get in this one? No. The answer was no.
You can. It's a little.
I gotta
harder.
move the thing, finesse it.
I wouldn't recommend.
Oh.
I would just recommend to keep going after hoops when they appear.
wait, they appear?
Gold, gold, gold. Let me.
Oh.
What? Why didn't that count? I got snubbed.
The one already went through it, I guess.
Okay, I'm not qualifying. I'm not feeling good. Again. Gold, gold. No, no, no.
Heck, you are struggling, my man.
I can't do it. Oh. I got another hoop. Oh, no, no, no. That's mine. Dang it.
No.
No, that's mine. Don't go through it. Don't go through it, Red
Let's
Man.
go.
Please, no. Oh! No, I made it through!
Jack's not qualifying for this one. No, mine.
Qualifying either. It was a nice run, though. I was
No,
very
he's pushing
glad
me
with
off.
the opportunity that I had.
That was mine. That was mine. I'm not having a good time. He stole
This
it
isn't
again.
fun anymore.
Oh, there's a 1 over there.
I don't like this game. Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna take your.
Oh, Jack, one behind you too.
Oh, there's one. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh,
Oh,
Josh is
God.
gonna take mine. No.
No! Ah, I need it.
Take that guy. Take that guy. Okay.
We need a big time play. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I stole
wow.
your hoop. How do you feel about that? You did all that work, and I still lost. Dang it.
I don't like the hoop game anymore.
Me neither. I got like half the points that I needed.
I got 3.
All right, so we're gonna do one last game and then end the stream or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna call it after
We have
one
one
last game.
last game.
But thank you everybody for tuning in to us and watching us
I
and
like
watching our
that.
meltdowns.
Yeah, a lot of choking going on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, I got second in one game.
Somebody call us the Atlanta Falcons.
I gotta get 1 win. Can do it.
That was the biggest choke job. I had it too.
We got this.
Yeah, we do. I just need to get out of spectating mode again. So yeah, can we really talk about Trey Lance and how he's been getting so many MVP votes recently?
People are very confident that he's
Tyler
gonna be good.
has gotten some MVP votes.
This is the same team that won't trade away Jimmy Garoppolo.
Does Trey Lance have more MVP votes than like top 10 quarterbacks right now?
He has
He
more
has
MVP
more
votes.
MVP votes than Kyler, and everyone's just being stupid.
He has more MVP votes than Zach Wilson and Davis Mills. To put that in context to everyone watching, they've actually played NFL games. Trey Lance has played 1 against the Texans, which can barely be even considered a game.
Wasn't it a lot of running too?
Yes. They barely used their passing attack. Also, on his first play, he threw a pick to Desmond King.
Trey Lance. Ooh. Oh, he threw a pick on his first play?
Yeah. But one of his first throws was a pick to Desmond King. The little Niners fan flipped Desmond King off. That was fun. Yeah, we got blown out that game still, so.
Oh, some stuff was happening.
I mean, I guess he looked good, but yeah.
Josh Allen, so I'm guessing, is the favorite right now.
Yeah, he's the favorite like he was last year. Ah, dang it.
Doesn't usually the favorite don't they like really not win though?
Yeah.
Remember, let Russ cook?
Russ
Remember that
burnt
one?
Like-
the tiny kitchen down.
Is Russ even like even in the conversation this year?
I think he's like a dark horse.
Is he like a dark horse? Yeah, last year he was like one of the front, like not last year, but a couple of years ago he's like the front
He's the
runner,
front
wasn't he?
runner. And then I don't know who took it.
And then
He was
the
cooking.
let Russ the kitchen exploded,
Yeah, the
so
kitchen
he was just
fell
using
apart.
microwaves.
And then Seahawks did their thing. They didn't have second half claps this year though, mainly because it was already like over by the time the time was for the
Bro!
second half class. Oh crap!
Having Josh beat me, this is sad.
I'm getting beat to death by a bunch of hammers at the moment. Wait, people are
Bro,
qualifying?
literally this hammer like kept. Yeah, this map is short.
Okay.
Oh my god, holy. Okay, chill.
everybody,
I
Yes.
still need to qualify.
Go.
You got it.
2.
Okay.
I barely qualified.
You're 40, but you're in.
But yeah.
Dude, I got
Zach
freaking
Ever-
messed up by a hammer.
Zach and I were talking about this. The Jets versus the Broncos give me one of the best matchup for nicknames because you got Sauce versus the Chef.
Yes.
Think
Who's
about the
gonna be
headlines of those
cooking?
games.
Sauce. The chef gonna be cooking sauce or the other way around?
Yeah. Chef Russ burns the sauce,
That sounds kind of scary.
or Chef Russ is overpowered by sauce.
You guys play them this year, Jack?
Yeah, we play the Broncos. I don't like playing the Broncos. But I
Hey,
feel like we
Jack,
play against them a lot.
Jack, did you figure out Sauce's full nickname?
There's another part. I think. Oh wait, he said it. It was like,
Yeah, he said it.
dang it, it was a number in it. It's like number 1 hot sauce
It's-
or something.
Yeah, it's A1 Sauce Sweet Pea Gardner.
That is an interesting nickname.
Sauce for short.
Cause he had an interview. It was
Yeah,
like-
with the kid. Yeah. Some kid
that
who
was
barely
his
gets ice
nickname.
cream.
He only gets ice cream when the Jets win, so he got 4 ice cream. He got 4 ice creams in 4 months.
Remember,
He must have been
did
feeling
you see the
himself in Black
comments?
White game. So there was
I know.
probably mad slander out there.
Yeah, I know.
That means he only got 2 ice creams to Adam Gase year. And they were just
What?
like a random ice cream in December.
Yeah. Hey, kid, we're gonna go get ice cream. The Jets won finally? Let's go!
Oh yeah, it may be December, but that's alright.
All the Jets comments said, so basically this kid barely gets ice cream.
Yeah. That kid is starving. 6 wins in the last
I
2
know.
years. He gets 6 ice cream chips. Some people have winning streaks longer than the amount of ice cream he gets in 2 years.
We literally had a winning streak of 7 games. Like,
Yeah,
we
you
had
get
a
more
longer,
games in like that little
we
stretch
had a
of time
longer
than
winning streak
2
than
years.
that kid got ice creams one season.
That
Well,
kid's got
you know, he
revenge
could've
tour
joined-
eventually.
Kid
Man's
could've
gonna get
joined-
like obese one time because the Jets are actually gonna be like really
If
good.
Jets ever good, it's getting like 14, 13 ice cream cones.
Oh, don't forget about playoffs, too.
Oh shoot, that means
Bruh, he might get the entire freaking shop if they win Super Bowl.
yeah, that would be perfect. They need to figure out who did that for the 2008 Patriots.
Oh my gosh, 17 ice creams?
So much ice cream. They
I
must have
know.
thought they were unstoppable.
Imagine if you're lactose intolerant and you had that.
Oh, you'd be in pain for
Oh
the
my
2007
God.
season. You'd be freaking worshiping Eli Manning like a god because he saved you from that one ice cream outing.
Thank you.
He saved you from the bathroom.
He saved
Oh,
you
what
from
the heck? Come on, I was so close.
Dang,
Did anyone
you guys were
qualify
right
there?
I made it barely.
But yeah,
I feel like that lobby was a lot harder.
yeah, it was. We're also talking about this too,
Talking about ice cream.
because yeah, what if a team went 23-0, like not just 20-0, where they won in the regular season, but they won the preseason 3 times?
Oh yeah, does he get ice cream for preseason? Then that increases his ice cream by quite a bit.
Yeah, because like, is it
Does he do
regular
that for the
season?
next 2? Because oh god, then he would
If he
have
did it
too
for the
many.
Knicks, he'd be like, he'd have a heart condition by the end of it or something. They'd have to roll him out there. Freaking 39 ice creams. Imagine being the Warriors, 71 ice creams.
They're like rolling him like a freaking ball.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they should do it for baseball. 100 plus ice cream trips.
Oh my
If you're a
gosh,
competent
that's
MLB
even with
team.
the Nets too.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be so much ice cream, and you'd be getting it almost every day.
Oh, and World Series, don't forget about that too.
And that can
If your
double
team
your
makes
ice
it.
cream count. I like
Yeah.
this idea. It's probably
Oh
too
my
much ice
gosh.
cream though.
Yeah, because
No.
heard
Actually, I'll
Zach
take
and
that.
I were talking about.
Yeah, that's actually the most
what if
luckiest
they-
place you could have gone.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, what if a team went 23-0? That would obviously mean that they're the best team of all time.
If any team went undefeated again in a regular
And
schedule, 17 games, and won a Super Bowl, what the heck? Now there's snowballs here. Okay, I'm doing my thing. You know, my 3rd round claps. Nothing to see
yeah,
here.
and Jack, you're just imitating New York teams at this point.
Yeah, we're having a meltdown. If anybody watches the Yankees in baseball, they could care less about winning.
As long as Aaron Judge
Jack's
gets his
supposed
home
to be a
runs.
Mets fan.
Yeah, they're doing a little better in the winning column.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the Mets are way better than the Yankees right now.
I thought
The Yankees are like
one of the
1 and
best records
11 in the last 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, they suck.
They don't win at all. Like, even against crappy teams, like freaking Red Sox and people like that, they're getting smoked.
Dude, what happened? You guys
They're
were like
losing to the
only losing
Mariners.
to the Astros and a couple other teams.
Yeah, they think the Yankees just quit.
Yeah.
Screw them. They can't get smoked by everybody.
Oh, remember whenever your guy got hit by a pitch, but the up made him hit again because he did try to dodge the pitch?
Yeah, that was dumb. Very
That was
questionable
stupid.
team. This
Yeah.
team's destined to be a first-round exit. They're lucky that they have such a big lead in their division.
Yeah, they're still like 15 games ahead or something.
Yeah, they're gonna get smoked by whoever they meet in the wild card round.
Yeah. Yeah. Zach and I were talking about like a 23-0 team, where basically, if somebody did that, that means that your backups are better than everyone else, and your starters are better than everyone else.
You're just that. You're that team.
That would obviously be the best team of all time.
Yeah, from top to bottom, there has to be so much talent.
Like, there would be no question at that point.
But what if you
Wait,
lost
fucking
every
losing
game,
preseason?
like even the preseason? That you would be the worst team in history.
You'd be the worst. Even losses couldn't help you break down your 90-man roster. You still made the wrong decisions.
Do we know how many wins the 0-16 Browns and Lions had in the preseason?
I think we were 1 and
Look it
2.
Also, each of
Yeah,
them
we
won
gotta
one.
look at this.
I'll look up the Lions. Aren't you still in the game?
Yeah.
Or the Browns may have gone like 3-0 or something.
Of course, the
Or
Browns
4-0
start
at the
out.
time.
What,
It would be
what's
so
the Lions
promising.
year? Like
2008.
2009?
2008.
2008?
Right before Stafford
Yeah.
saved the day.
Yeah, because it was Dan Orlovsky who ran out of the end zone.
Oh, dang. The only thing I know Dan Orlovsky for is he shows up on my TV. Oh, shoot. Oh, clutch as hell.
Oh my gosh. Remember the Vikings, Jared Allen,
What'd you do
pointing
the
out the
preseason Lions?
Lions
That's
player?
what really matters.
Which player?
remember
Yes.
number 69 on the Vikings pointing out that the quarterback was behind the touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that quarterback was Dan Orlovsky,
Oh,
the
who would have...
Bro,
ESPN guy.
we went 4-0 in the freaking preseason.
They did win preseason games. Absolute
preseason.
ballers.
Okay, what about the Browns?
That was
Browns was
2016?
2016.
Or no, that may have been 27. Which year did they
That
go
may have
on?
been-
Was it Miles Garrett or
don't know.
Baker Mayfield?
Miles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
Because I know they won one game that year.
Yeah, that was like the whole celebration.
They beat the stupid Chargers.
Are you sure it's not 2017?
I feel like it was
could be 20.
2017. I don't remember though.
Yeah. In 2016, did they beat the Chargers?
Oh, no, it's 2017.
2017, got it.
Because then
What was their
Baker showed
preseason
up.
record?
Because then they opened the water places for the Bud Light cans or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Open the water supply.
Huh.
They don't like to show preseason.
Dang it. Why do they not want to show preseason?
I can find it.
Oh shoot! Right down the
Oh, my.
freaking hole.
How?
They did win.
So everybody's won in the preseason.
Okay.
Dang.
That was an L for me, but I did decent, I guess.
Because if anyone was going to lose in the preseason, it would obviously be those two teams. But dang, the Lions went 4-0 in preseason.
That is, I don't know, that makes it worse, I feel like.
Yeah.
Imagine the false sense of security you have as a fan.
Also, isn't a loss better in the preseason because then you can actually assess what's wrong with your team? Because you
Yeah.
lost.
And so many factors play into it, like how long the starters play and stuff like that.
Mhm. There's a lot of factors.
I don't think the Rams even play most of their starters for preseason. I think that's their thing. They don't do it.
Yeah.
So I guess we're done.
Yeah,
Does
that's the
anybody have
video,
any
guys.
closing remarks?
No, I'm still looking through because I want to do more research on this.
Oh, on the Browns? We'll figure
Well,
out.
I guess. Who watches preseason besides your own team?
You gotta
Put it in
watch
the comments if you actually do. Well, you gotta watch your own team, obviously, but who watches other preseason games that aren't the Hall of Fame game?
I have trouble with that.
Why is there
It was
nothing
2017.
on the Browns preseason? Did they just have that bad of a preseason?
2017 Browns preseason record.
Dang it.
That's regular season. Hugh Jackson, what a legend.
Freaking legend.
What's he up to now? I don't think he's on a team. Preseason, there it is. Oh, they won all 4 of their games too.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
why.
just don't win all 4 of your games.
If you win 4 preseason games, you're doomed.
You
No
suck.
team could do that this year.
Yep, so we're all safe. You know, I do want to just take a preseason L. Just to get rid of the bad luck.
Alright,
I guess
So-
that's all we have.
Oh, that's weird. Where'd you find that?
Wikipedia, it had a preseason section for their team.
Everybody knows Wikipedia is a very good and trusted source.
Yes, use it on all your college essays.
alright, cool. So that's it for the stream.
Yep.
If you liked it, sorry we had to go so fast. We took like 40 minutes on 16 of the teams, and the other 16 we just kind of went through fast.
We just zoomed.
If you guys want us to go more in depth, put in the comments below. We totally would love to do that. If we don't have, like, predictions or anything, so. Yeah.
We'll be back here next week, and we're 1 week closer to NFL season starting, which will be great. And soon enough, we'll be back for week 1 predictions. It's coming up. It'll be here before you know it. We'll see you guys then.
See ya.